We as folks love to see a mega throwdown. It's in our DNA. From sensational throwdowns such as Luffy vs. Rob Lucci and The Rock vs. John Cena, historic matchups are easily one of the most entertaining concepts out there. This is why we gotta go over the time Captain Marvel, yes, we're calling him Captain Marvel, went up against Superman in the classic Justice League Unlimited series. So without further ado, my G's, let's get right on with the video. Superman flies up to the middle of Luthor City and takes apart a playground, and I'm just like, damn Supes, you're just gonna ruin something great for the kids, huh? Lex runs up to Superman and tells the GOAT that he doesn't understand the situation at hand. Super's like, I know this elite hater of mine is not saying some rubbish to me right now, and pushed the rich man away as he told his arch nemesis he doesn't know what device he has installed underneath the city, but he's going to find out. Now y'all are probably wondering, why is Soup so hell-bent on performing this task? Well, earlier, he overheard Lex and Mercy Graves discussing an evacuation as something was placed underneath the city. Super hearing, you gotta love it. Superman gets ready to pull out the Heihachi ground smash, which stops his actions as the Chad Captain Marvel flies over to tell the two rivals to settle down. And you can see from Superman's face here, you can tell the GOAT was fed up with Marvel in this entire episode. Lex, the grade A ass kisser, walks up to Billy to thank him for being there as he informs the hero that Superman won't listen to him, but the GOAT was like, none of you clowns have x-ray vision like I do, and there's some Generator X ass machine underneath. I need to go find it now and destroy it. As Superman got ready to finally utilize the Tekken 7 ground punch, Lex stops Superman again as he tells him if he touches the device, it'll go off. Cap in the back got notified like a GTA NPC and was like, go off. What do you mean by that? Superman realized he finally had a score over Lex, pressed him on admitting he placed the bomb underneath the city. Superman was on that Twitter hive mind cancellation for Lex Luthor, and you can't blame my guy. Lex has been hating on this dude ever since the GOAT pulled up to Metropolis for the first time. I'd be reverse hating him too. Lex explains he put an experimental engine fusion underneath the city to provide free energy to everyone who lives there. That sounds like a dream come true. Billy, the second elite ass kisser here, was like, see my G, he's good. Superman asks Lex about alleged shielding, resulting in Lex saying, for your protection, as the engine creates energy from the controlled fusion of kryptonite molecules. This bald dude Lex needs to learn to stop messing with kryptonite, man. Billy once again says, see, this chat had me dying. He's like that one loyal homie who backs you up in any messed up situation. Superman, who was in his butthurt state, asks this off why he never told him this crucial information. Lex tells him he may have been afraid that he wouldn't have believed him. Captain Marvel puts on his settlement hat as he informs the both of them that they can call the Atom or Steel to check up on the device to see if Lex is telling the truth. Bro knew the wisdom of Solomon was working so well for him as he pulled out an S-tier level smile and pose. A pose All Might would be proud of. Lex looked like, damn, he ain't that bad, and faced Superman again to say, at least someone around here is keeping a cool head. This right here ticked off Superman as he told the both of them there was no time before shoving them away with Prestige and Nell card. Billy flies back up to Superman and stops him as he tells his fellow hero he can't judge. Before Billy can even finish his sentence, he was sent flying away like Jugo in a statue of Lex and a little girl. You already know this poor city's about to be decimated. Billy was like, oh, this dude thinks I'm not a Hall of Fame talent like him? I bet. Bro legit said no more of being a nice guy. I felt that, to be honest. Cap flies towards Superman and look at this man. My guy is dead ass on decimating the city to find the bomb. Superman lets go of the square button to destroy the ground of the city. Billy swoops up with a silent takedown and swirls Superman around like forearms in the throwdown with that mammoth, resulting in the Man of Steel being sent up in the air like a bullet bill. Lex walks up and you know deep down, Lex is enjoying this. Seeing his op potentially get whooped by someone on his power level must be a dream come true. The news reporters also show up as they need to get their own bag as well. Superman flies back, resulting in Cap putting on his locked in card to prepare for battle as well. Lex calls out to Captain Marvel as he pleads with him on finding another way. Superman and Captain Marvel fly at each other with their speeds maxed out as they both pull out the most glorious flying poses I've ever seen. Like, look at my guy Billy right here. He is certified him. The two heroes' punches connect, resulting in Billy flying back, and look at all those windows being shattered. Why can't y'all heroes ever let normal civilians get good stuff? Y'all always be breaking stuff. Billy crashes into a hospital with a name Lena Luthor, aka the sister of Lex Luthor, or the daughter of Lex. We don't know which one is referenced here. I know y'all want them TikTok and Instagram views, but y'all need to get out of there before y'all all end up like Phenomenal. Superman lands down and surveys the area. Y'all, the next scene was even crazier as Billy pulled out a whole bus to hit Superman with it. That is crazy, y'all. My guy pulled out the Call of Duty bus out of his ass to hit Superman with it. You gotta love the effort. This right here is so humiliating. Superman's out here looking like a squashed Looney Tunes character. Captain Marvel tosses the bus with Superman on it into another building, resulting in an explosion, and look at this dude dude's face. Why are you surprised by the explosion? You just tossed a bus that weighs 36,000 pounds into a building. The explosion was so massive that it sent Billy flying away too. My guy cooked himself with his own move too. You can't make this up. Superman flies out of the destroyed building in this man's face. He's fed the fuck up as Superman minks Billy in the face, with Billy seeing birds around his head. Supes follows up with another Mike Tyson punch, which sends Billy into another building. Superheroes having throwdowns like this in DC is nothing new. We've seen it countless times from Diana and Power Girl to Superboy Prime and the entire superhero community. But these two certified G's, they were going off. Superman haymakers Billy in the face, resulting in Billy delivering a smack of his own. That only proved to irritate Superman as my guy pulled out the Shoryuken on Captain Marvel. These two were going so crazy that they were once again obliterating another building. Am I the only one who cares about the well-being of folks in these types of shows? Because I know they are having to deal with cost issues all the time. Billy is finally sent out of the building and his generational ass beating was not over yet as Superman flew over to punch him in the face, then follow up with another punch, performs 2 more punches and finishes off with a Shoryuken in the style of the homie Ken from Street Fighter. One thing we all know is the fact that Superman has prestige level hands. My GOAT gave Billy a Kazuya level combo from Tekken 5. I'll put some respect on Superman. Billy flies into another building, resulting in even more destruction. You couldn't pay me enough to be a civilian in these shows. Billy realized the disrespect had gone on long enough and flew over to Superman. Now we've been talking about Superman having hands, but nah, Billy got hands too as Billy hoisted his fist in the air to mink Superman in the face, punch him again, utilized his own Shoryuken, punch him in the stomach like he got Supes right here looking like Cell. This is foul work at display, and finished off his Tekken combo by punching him into a nearby building. And y'all already know this poor building got packed up to the afterlife as well. Superman flies out like a missile to start mixing up Billy. Like, yo, chill my guy. Look at how your punches are making this man's neck stretch out like All Might. Superman performs another double axe handle and finishes off his diabolical beating on Captain Marvel by once again performing an uppercut that sends Billy into another building. You would think that Superman was on some unhinged shit with the way he's been treating Billy so far in this fight, but he made sure to double down on that fact by tackling the hero into an already messed up building. We pick back up on this generational fight as Billy punches Superman, and good for Billy. This man is sent flying into the hospital, so it's only natural he sends his ass into the bank of the city. Superman looks up and you can tell the GOAT is thinking of ending this once and for all. Bro doesn't want to potentially get cooked by a 10-year-old kid. Billy walks out too as the homie wants to finish this fight already so he can talk some sense into Superman. Superman, realizing this shit has got to stop, tore out the safe of the bank, and the next scene gotta be one of the foulest things I've ever seen Superman do in a fight. The GOAT broke out of the bank with the safe, and look at Superman's face. Bro doesn't care anymore. Billy realized shit went south for him quickly as he was crushed underneath the safe. I think we can all agree, we hate spammers, right? Especially in games like Tekken and Fortnite. So imagine how Billy must have felt here as Superman activated his spam badge to continuously hit Billy over and over again with a safe. Superman even paused for a second thinking, damn, I hope I didn't go overboard, and yes nigga, you did. Look at how you got Billy with only his hand out. You got him looking like those zombies from the Thriller Bark arc of One Piece. This isn't right. Superman tosses the spam weapon away and barrels himself underneath to find a device. Billy, who was fed up with being turned into a punching bag, pulled up, and man, Superman, look at how you messed up this man's suit. Captain Marvel got to get his lick back because ain't no way. Billy runs up to Superman to continue their battle. Unfortunate for Billy, Superman connected first with the mink, gave him a gut punch that would make Goku proud, and minked him again to the ground. This shot is crazy, and Superman's face in the scene is too. Like I said, the GOAT has been wanting to cook Captain Marvel this entire episode. Superman continues to search for the device, and one thing you should never do is turn your back on your opponent, especially when your opponent is the 98 overall Chad known as Captain Marvel. Billy performed a silent takedown on Superman. Now the spam attack Superman did on Billy earlier was foul, so it was only natural that he would be on the receiving end of a spam attack himself as Billy shouted out the word Shazam on Superman's chest, frying it up instantly. Billy is a good matchup for Superman because not only is he on the same strength level as Superman, but his power is derived from magic, an element Superman is vulnerable to. One Shazam shout has this man's chest looking like the face of Darkstar. Billy shouts out the word Shazam again to fire up Superman's chest again, and yeah, Superman, you being on the receiving end of a spam attack isn't funny, oh my god. Billy attempts for a third Shazam shout, but Superman wasn't having it as he breaks free to grab Billy and change places with him. This results in Billy being hit with a lightning bolt and chaining back to his normal form. Superman was shocked to see Billy was just a little kid. Bro was here thinking, damn, I've been boxing with a little kid this entire time? Billy looks back and tries to say Shazam, but Superman was not having it anymore and closed his mouth shut with his hand, telling the young boy the fight was over. This will ultimately lead to Superman finding the bomb and stopping it, but of course, things did not go good for Superman, bro, because he realized that, you know, after the atom came, he realized that, damn, what? I just made a fool out of myself in front of the whole world and Lex Luthor. And so Superman was like, you know, my bad, Lex Luthor. I'll get my homie Batman to fix up everything here. And Batman was just looking like, bro. After this, we got like probably one of the most iconic scenes in the series where Shazam pulled up to Superman and the rest of the other founding members in this show and basically told him that y'all aren't heroes anymore. Y'all are doing some foul stuff and I don't want to be a part of this. And he resigned just like that. The last time we ever saw Captain Marvel in this series, it was wild. And Superman was even thinking to himself like, damn, maybe we are the problem. But Batman, being the S-tier talent that he is, was like, no, you got played. And then at the end of the episode, we see Lex Luthor talking with somebody saying that the plan went perfect, making Superman and the Justice League into fools and having him look like the hero. And we see Amanda Waller, and it was just wild. But this is one of my favorite episodes of the series, man. Captain Marvel and Superman fighting is still like one of the coldest moments from the show. Like, it's always cool when you see superheroes go off on each other, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's Wonder Woman and Power Girl, Superboy Prime against the entire DC community, Superman versus Martian Manhunter or Shazam, anybody, you know. It's always good to see those kind of throwdowns. But the next videos coming out will be the Nightwing video, the Certified Baddies video. We're gonna be putting out way more videos out on the channel for you guys to enjoy. And we're also gonna be doing more of these funny commentary videos as well. But besides DC, Marvel, and all these other stuff we've been talking about on the channel, let me know what else you would like to see me do on the channel as well. If y'all enjoyed the video, consider hitting the like button and subscribe to the channel. I also got an Instagram if y'all want to follow on there. As always, I hope y'all continue a nice week, and I'll catch y'all for the next video. VoroAMI out.